Well, hello, it's Ruby Burrito, and we got some interesting news today. So, we received the information a couple weeks ago that we're going to get a new method for obtaining the Skyscale, and they gave us a little bit more information on how that's going to happen. So, if you did not know, the map that I'm currently on, this is Dragonfall. This is from Living World Season 4, Chapter 6, War Eternal. Go to the Story Journal, Living World Season 4, Chapter 6, War Eternal. That is how you originally unlock the Skyscale. There's a series of collection achievements that you need to do in order to accomplish that. So, simply put, there's still going to be collection achievements, but it's going to be a streamlined successor to the original. The primary goal was to simplify some of the steps while maintaining much of the collection's theming and story. Now, in addition to that, they wanted to give players reliable access to the Skyscale in explorable zones. So if you play through the story the way that it's intended to, when you get to the first new map, which we have a name for, by the way, we just found out that is called the Skywatch Archipelago. Once you get to the Skywatch Archipelago, you should be able to mount up on a Skyscale. You can't use the masteries, but instead of having to go, and if we go to the map here, instead of having to go to there's various roosts for Skyscales throughout the map here, and you would have to go there and interact with them to mount up on a Skyscale. But with this new expansion, as soon as you get to the Skywatch Archipelago, if you're following the story steps, you'll be able to mount up just like this. Now, we are going to be getting access to the Flight Training Mastery. There are 7 tiers. The first tier grants Air Rescue, and Air Rescue grants Bond of Vigor. Bond of Vigor is right here. It increases your mount's endurance regeneration. Air Rescue, I believe, should give you the ability to... Here we go. You can now mount and dismount your Skyscale in midair. While aloft, use the mount hotkey to hop on or off the Skyscale. So I'll show that off real quick. You can see I can dismount and I can remount in air. So that's tier 1. Tier 2 is the Fireball, so that's going to be this. This is the Fireball right there. Wall Spring grants wall launch. That's going to be your ability to grab onto the wall. And this is going to be mostly not wall, of course. So this is my wall. You can see that I'm attached to the side, and then if I hold down, you can see my endurance goes away, and I launch myself up. That's wall launch. Also, upgrades wall launch to charge faster and launch farther if you have both mastery tracks. Enhanced updrafts, this is new. Flying mounts now get to use updrafts. Tier 5, combat launch. Gain the ability to mount your Skyscale in combat. That's going to be a huge difference. Leyline acclamation. Flying mounts can use ley lines. Rising spirits tier 7 updrafts regenerate the flying mount's flight meter. Names are subject to change, and this is going to be very interesting now because it's going to give us new ways to interact with the Skyscale, and it sounds like griffins as well. Now, there is a Cryptus skin for the Skyscale, and it looks like we may have our first idea of what a Cryptus might look like. But from the Skyscale Cryptus skin, we can kind of get an idea of what they might look like in-game, and they look like they're going to be a little creepy. I'm pretty excited to get into the game. We know now we're going to have 2 explorable maps at launch, as well as the Wizard's Tower Outpost, and another map once we get further into the story, post the expansion launch. That'll be the season after. So that's most of what they announced, and I'm getting pretty excited. We got 2 weeks, but we'll just keep having to wait, and we'll hopefully get some more news next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, and we'll see you in the next one.